What's up? Let me know if you can hear me out there. Let me know if you can hear me out. What's up? Let me know if you can hear me. Everything sound all right? Huh? Let me know if you can hear me out. So we don't have too much to talk about tonight. Everything sound all right? Yeah, as you guys know, last Sunday, a week ago today, I did a little giveaway, a little sub noise giveaway, compliments of Kevin Zinger himself. Mosh Pit 303, what up, dog? And so yeah, we have some stuff to give away now. We have a stack of CDs. I went ahead and added a few more CDs. These are all directly from the Sub Noise compound. We have a spiffy as hell. I don't even want to, give it away. We have a DGAF dog tag, and as well as some DGAF wristbands. And we got some other stuff to give away on the next round. So we're going to be talking about all that. Mosh Pit 303 ICP is about to hit the stage. Well, hey man, I'm sorry. They're going to have to wait because you're here on a staunch live stream. I'm just kidding. we uh we're not um we're not going to be talking too long tonight. I'm going to be doing a giveaway and just kind of chat with you guys a bit. And I kind of need y'all's input because for the next stream we do, I'm going to do it. Obviously, I'm going to try to do one of these every Sunday. But I have some music recommendations for you guys that not Cottonmouth related or anything. And but if I'm going to be talking about that. And then I think we might be doing a few other things, but I am going to be doing a giveaway either way, and we're going to be doing any Cottonmouth news whenever there's any to be told. You know how that goes, man. I'm always down to talk whatever with you guys. It's just, this is staunch on music. So whenever I put KMK Chronicle live stream up there, that's going to be strictly Cottonmouth, Sub Noise, whatever. But if it's just like a regular live stream, then it's going to be just music based. We're going to be watching some live stuff. We'll be doing maybe some live new metal files, be showing you some other stuff from back in the day that I used to jam. And I'm also going to be doing my Warped Tour and Me video that you guys voted on. So that one was basically tied with my Insane Poetry video. And I'm going to be doing a video about Insane Poetry. I just want to talk to Psycho first. And we've been kind of just missing each other. And we've been in contact, and I just want to make sure that to get the full story because I think that's a pretty cool little group. And now it's essentially one guy from what I can find, and I admire that shit, and I want to get Psycho's story on record out here. And I think you guys, since everyone was voting for it, maybe that's something y'all want to see. But the Warped Tour video should be fun because I'm just going to make that a live stream and I'll be just telling my stories. I went to 3 Warped Tours. I was there from '02 to '04, and so I think those would be pretty fun to hear. We'll watch some live footage. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any live footage from any of the shows I was actually at in San Antonio, but I found a bunch of, scattered stuff from which features the groups that were there. So this is how this works tonight, though, as far as the giveaway. Now you have to be watching to win. That's the thing. Now, in order to try to work with you guys, I went ahead and picked 3 winners. Well, I didn't pick them. I threw them in a randomizer, and I got the first 3 that popped up. And what I did was I didn't label them. I uploaded them onto my OBS, and then they're ready there, and I'm going to randomize those myself. And so it's all going to be just a big random thing, but there is going to be 3 names picked if the first person isn't here. First person ain't here. I gotta move on to the second guy. Second guy ain't here. I move on to the third guy. And if nobody is in the chat and nobody claims the prize will be added on to the next giveaway. So that being said, let's get to it here in just a little bit. I'm gonna wait another few minutes. I posted I think at 10 o'clock, so we're gonna give it just a bit. But hey, did you guys see that? That's interesting. I know last time, or our last chat, we were Cottonmouth Kings were in the chat with us, kind of confirming things and talking about things. They basically said like Lou's here to stay. Lou is back. Lou is there's going to be more with Lou. I'm really hoping that means music, recorded music. So we'll see what happens with that. But another very interesting thing that, I mentioned on the stream before that, but this time KMK said it themselves, that 25 to Life, the Cottonmouth album with the Legacy Band, whenever D-Lo first came back on the scene, kind of revitalizing everything. And you know who was there? Staunch TV was there. I saw them in Houston, got to hang out with them, the whole crew. The whole show was on Staunch TV. I'm gonna have to re-upload it probably just to get more eyes on it. But I think that was a pretty cool band. That was a pretty cool era of KMK. I'm glad I got to see that one. Very cool guys in the Legacy group. That's the only thing I really want with this new KMK is to feature those guys. Like bring back all of them. Get Stigmata back in the house, man. Um, but 25 to Life will be. It is now, as we speak, a D-Loc album. It is no longer a Cottonmouth album, and they're going out of their way, to appease fans. And I think D-Lo, he wants he wanted the next big album to be from a group, like maybe the lineup now. Maybe he feels like now that he got this going, he can actually do it. Because you got to think like if D-Lo knew that this was all going to be happening, like somehow, I'm sure he would have put that on hold or just put it out under D-Loc, and everybody was giving him shit for calling it Cottonmouth Kings, but I for one didn't mind. I mean, D-Lo in so many ways is Cottonmouth, so it's fine with me. But I think it's also cool that he's retroactively changing things to try to, I don't know, get on the level with a lot of fans and kind of make amends, I guess, with a big large group of the fan base that did have a problem with that or whatever. And I gotta say, man, any opinions I have here on Staunch TV, any opinions I give out there, the video I did about Bobby B and whatnot, anything I say that might be wrong or sound harsh or whatever, or none of that reflects on D-Lo, Chuck, Judge, or Tax. None of them are like feeding me anything. I've gotten messages, people calling me a stan. People, I comment sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, hey, D-Lo," like, what the fuck? Like, no, man, I'm just a dude. I think it's just fun. I think it's interesting to keep up with the group, and you guys know I don't got to tell you, but hey, they're all homies, man. They're all big homies, so it is what it is. Nothing I say is like directly from them. You know what I mean? But yeah, so 25 to Life, man, no longer a Cottonmouth album. Isn't that something? I just found that very interesting, which means that the CD I have back here that's autographed by D-Loc is, I guess, a rare collector's item these days. Man, I wish I would have got one of those lunch boxes back when. I do have a shirt for that album as well. So I wonder if they're going to re-release that 25 to Life under D-Loc, like a rebrand or something, because I want to get my hands on one of those if that happens, just, for the collector's sake. But yeah, I thought that was pretty damn interesting. We're also going to watch a video after the giveaway if we'll see what happens. But we're also going to be watching a video. Um, Let me see, where is it? It's it's I found it online. It says Johnny Richter's final performance with Cottonmouth. I don't know if that's true or not, but it definitely seems like it could be. And it's just a few songs, the Dirtball era and whatnot. But we'll get to that here in a sec, man. Yeah, but at least he's keeping it alive. It's just getting bigger and bigger, like the more we go. So I know we don't have much people in the chat, but I'm gonna at least have to wait till 10 o'clock to do the giveaway because that was the time I posted. So we'll hang out just a bit, fellas. I hope you guys are chilling with me. If you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and throw them down there in the chat. If you guys have any recommendations also for videos, um, as I stated, when it comes to the music channel, I am doing the Warp Tour video where I just kind of hang out with you guys, watch videos, and tell my old stories of that. And then I'm going to be doing, of course, the Insane Poetry video. I'm thinking of calling it Horrorcore's Most Ruthless. And so I'm going to be doing those two. But I think before my Insane Poetry video comes out, I'm probably going to do a video on Dead Z, that band Dead Z, because I'm a big fan of those guys. And just it was weird looking back into them too. It was very strange. So, I mean, we're going to be trying to get to all that shit. If let me see. I'm gonna put a link down here. Let me see. Let me see. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, and I threw up the the last the last stream we did, I did that little Saint Dog tribute. I went ahead and clipped that out and threw it on the channel. If you guys want to go check that out too. Let's see. Let's do a link down here. We got some staunch merchandise, 20% off your first order. Hey, so who out there is with me? As always, guys, let me know what you're puffing on and where you're puffing on it at. I like to know where as always, am down here in South Texas, the deep South. So, we're like at the very bottom of Texas. It's insane. Okay, so before we get to the giveaway, I want to let's see here. I want to do a little puff real quick. So everyone, if you're joining in with me, let me know. We got some sour runts from Humboldt. Oh God, damn. Dear sweet Jesus. Humboldt County. I got to visit there one time. I was kind of bummed that I didn't get to smoke because that's all I pretty much know about Humboldt. Bubble Hash in Atlanta. We got, of course, Charles B. Jarvis out in Atlanta. Atlanta, man. I've been there on tour. We played at this place called um shit. It was called Star Bar. This comedian named Rodney. He booked us there. I don't know if that's still around. From what it looked like, it was like right downtown. Splitzer hybrid, nice. Dear Quan says, "Are you gonna do a video drone review?" Nice. They were assigned to Limp Biscuit back in the day. To their, well, I see what you mean by that. As far as I think, Video Drone was signed to Jonathan Davis's label, though, if I'm not mistaken. I talk about Videodrome briefly in the video that I made covering the new metal masterpiece compilation, The Hard and the Heavy. So go ahead and check that out. The Hard and the Heavy. And that video was a lot of fun to do because I love that CD growing up, and that's just a few videos back. Charles B. Jarvis. Yep. Yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, Star Bar. That's what it was. But yeah, let's do a puff, everybody. Let's do it. Let's do it for the boys. Here we go, fellas. Here goes to everyone watching. Hmm. Shit. Hmm. All right. Yeah, so Video Drone, I actually thought they were like kind of a decent group. They were like totally different before they switched to Video Drone. And I think they only had like one album or something. I mean, an interesting group. I always thought like bands like that from that era had a lot more going for them than say like your typical new metal group. So like bands like Videodrone, also like I always felt like Spine Shake was like a cut above the rest than all those other kind of mediocre acts, mediocre, whatever bands. There was a lot of those, man. I can't even start like to get into that. But we'll do a new metal stream at some point because I would like to watch a bunch of live videos like that. That'd be a good idea. Taxman, KMK, Subnoise, SRH. Awesome. Keep up the good way. We got Taxman in the crowd. What up, Tax? Shout out to fucking Taxman. Hey, Taxman, if you're still watching, I want to make the sequel to the Taxman movie. I'm not even joking. We'll do it low budget, just like the first one. I'll throw a story in there. I'll come up there and we'll shoot it over a weekend, my man. Hey, let's do it. Taxman the movie, part two. Let's do. I'm not even fucking joking. I'm gonna write a script. Shout out to Taxman up in here. That's awesome. Dear Quan says, also, have you heard how much the new lead singer of Snot sounds just like Lynn? It's badass. No, I haven't. I saw that Snot's back on tour though. Um, I talk about snot in a video as well. I can't remember which one it was, but I've always kind of I've been thinking about doing like a snot kind of video. I used to do these videos called I just listened to. I think I did one about Mushroom Head. I just listened to Mushroom Head where I go through like all their albums and whatnot. And I did one with Edema, and both of those were bands that you guys voted for. So I think I'm gonna do another one of those where I'll go album by album and kind of give my thoughts on these groups I never really listened to. And so I think that'd be interesting to throw that out there, to throw snot in the rain because I like everyone else that I know at least actually no I had a friend that was in a snot when Lynn was alive, but I personally didn't hear about the guys until after Lynn had passed, you know, and they did that Angel's Son and all that kind of stuff. That's where I really remember all that. Speaking of which, man, Sam Rivers, Limp Bizkit just passed away. That's a bummer. I'm not too sure what happened there. I like to give it some space before, you know, digging into it. But I got to tell you, man, that fool's always been great. Even back when I wasn't into Limp Bizkit. I mean, it was obvious that fool was badass. And then seeing him on the Loserville tour, hanging with Corey, and I mean, it was awesome, man. And that the rhythm section of Limp Bizkit unmatched. So I don't know what they're gonna do now, man. But we'll see. You can not like, you know, Fred for what it is. Take him out of the equation. The rhythm section, it's insane. I mean, seeing that shit live, you realize like, oh man, I should stop trying to make music or so because I suck, you know. Okay, we're gonna give it about 5 more minutes and then we're gonna do the giveaway, guys. So just stick with me, stick with me, stick with me. If you if you entered or you know you're trying to win the shit, I will be calling out three names, like I said, that were totally randomized. And if no one picks through any of the, if no one wins through any of those, the prize will move on to the next. But I think I might pick a random name after that, see what happens. Because a lot of people did. A lot of people did vote, and all he had to do was go to my Instagram and share how you first got into Cottonmouth. Share the post, you know, leave me a comment, like it. Speaking of which, like this video right now, please. And you know what I was kind of stunned to find is that a lot of people first heard of Cottonmouth through Scream 2. There was like so many people that are like, oh, I was in the theater and I heard that band and I was like, I had to know what that was. And back in those days, there was no Shazam or, you know, you're lucky if you had the internet or so you had to run home and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Buy the soundtrack. I definitely had the soundtrack back then, but I wasn't even into KMK back then. I did realize that was them. I was just into music and they were showing that video on MTV still. At that point, I was already familiar with who the guys were. I didn't realize how funny it was, and now it's very cool that they have that Scream tie-in, you know. I wish that like the new movie would just throw Run Game in it. Scream 7, fucking s- there's a murder and then some like, you know, hip hop dudes turn the corner and it's Run Game. How fucking tight would that be? Let's make that happen. Shit. Taxman, 19 sub 14 noise. 1914. Well, am I unfamiliar with that? I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, man, I want to write a treatment for the Taxman movie, the sequel. We'll see what happens. Dear Quan says, I also think Wes Borland is underrated. Damn straight. Most definitely. Most definitely. I want to pin Taxman up there. All right. I'm not even joking, Tax. I'm doing it. I was talking with it about my buddy the other day. We used to watch that shit all the time. We had like this, my buddy Will Thompson back in the day. He was like I don't know, some sort of pre-order package that would come from Subnoise. So we get boxes with like the Subnoise logo printed on it. And it was, you know, we'd get shit early, so there'd be a lot of promo items and stuff. And I remember getting the Taxman DVD, the Taxman movie, you know, all the stack of DVDs. God, I wish we still had those things. I still have copies, but and man, I don't know, so many inebriated nights trying to make sense of the Taxman movie. Oh shit. Okay, so let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's get to the first winner. Let's see if anyone is in the house. This gets you the DGAF wristbands, your sweatbands, if you will. Look at those things. Straight from the compound. www.og.dgaf.com. And then we got this right here, DGAF dog tag. That thing is sweet. I'm gonna forget to put this in the bag, you know what I mean? And then we got a Subnoise Soldiers lot. We got these two CDs. Again, I do have the double album as well. It's in my car. I've been jamming it. I've been jamming the shit out of it. I've also been jamming this obnoxious sick audio. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there as well. This is my own personal copy, but I want to do it. I'm throwing it in there. I sent it to Obnoxious the other day. I was like, dude, I've been jamming this shit for like 2 weeks. I need to take it out. I need it. So we're gonna pass the Obnoxious CD in there as well. And then we have a Head PE little lot here. We got the Head PE Dropout Kings EP there. Shout out to Adam Ramey, rest in peace. Shout out to Dropout Kings at Head PE. Head PE, I believe, is about to embark on a pretty big tour. So we'll see. I think it's well, I'll make that announcement. We'll talk about that some other time. And then we have Head PE. We got Detox. Still, these are all in the package aside from the ones I opened. And you know what? For the shit of it, uh here we go. I'm gonna throw in Saigon's album, The Greatest Story Never Told. Saigon. I first heard of Saigon from Entourage. He has a little thing with an Entourage with Turtle. It was around the time I want to say that right before he got with Subnoise. I think. So let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Let's see. First one up, Jay Sheehy 31982. If you are in the chat, now is your chance to speak up. And here we go. His story was I first heard and saw them on MTV when they actually played music videos. They played Peace Not Greed. After that, I was hooked. Now I remember seeing Peace Not Greed on TV for sure. I remember that on Much Music. I don't. I also remember it on MTV being like a buzzworthy video or whatever, but it would only show in like the middle of the night. I never saw a Cottonmouth video during the day on MTV. And aside from Dog's Life, I think it was either Dog's Life or Suburban Life. One of those videos I saw on MTV as well. So that was pretty interesting. So Jay Sheehy, I think I'm saying that right. Jay Sheehy 31982. If you're in the house, now is the chance. Now's your time. Say something. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, it looks like my face is covered up there. So let's do another one. How about we'll give it a little bit for Jay Sheehy to come in and claim his prize. You know what else I keep forgetting to do is looking up the name of that cover band that Brad X was singing with. It was like Brothers of something. God damn it. Every name I come up with in my head is totally wrong. You think I'd remember all this shit, but I'm just always on it. Jay Sheehy 319 Jay Sheehy 31982. We got Taxman yelling at you. Got Taxman, he's yelling, where are you? Claim your prize from the man himself. From the star of the upcoming Taxman the movie, part two. We're fucking doing it. Boss Levels, what's up, bud? How you doing? Justin Manning 86, all caps. Oh, I finally made it to a stream. This one goes out to the tax man. Everybody, if you're doing it, let's do it for tax right now. All right, we got one more minute for Jay Sheehy 31982 to claim his prize. If he doesn't, we're moving on to the next name. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh, also the other day, where I live in my neck of the woods, it is terrible. Like For a tape collector, I collect VHS, as you guys probably know. It's so hard to find good stuff, man. I found a pretty sweet score the other day, and I want to share that with you. If Jay Sheehy doesn't respond in about 30 seconds. Boss levels, what up, dog? We got Taxman in the house. Everybody say hi to Taxman down in the chat. Justin Manny 86, Ron Jeremy was supposed to play Ben Tramer in the original Halloween. What the fuck? Seriously? Wow. I had no idea. That would have changed the whole damn movie. He should have played Ben Tramer in was it part two when he gets fucked up, he gets hit by the van. All right, Jay Sheehy, sorry, my dog. You didn't answer this time, but maybe next time you enter the very easy to win contest, and maybe next time you'll claim the prize. Next up, government is violence. Government is violent. I remember seeing this dude around a lot. Government is violence. You are up for the win. You are up for the win. So if you are government is violence, let me know what's up. Speak up right now to claim your prize. Again, we've got a pretty sweet sub noise bundle here. Got some CDs direct from Zinger. Everything's direct from our good friend Kevin Zinger. So yeah, just a shout out to them. I can't thank Subnoise, SRH, all you guys enough. And again, like I get a lot of crap. People are like, "Oh, you guys, you're a SRH bootlicker, blah 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 blah." Like, we're all just cool with each other. That's why we help each other out. It's not like I gotta paid in Saigon CDs or something. We're just, I told him, hey, I want to try doing a giveaway, man. If there's anything you want to donate? He's like, I got you, bro. And so I even got some stickers I'm going to throw in there. I'm going to throw some extra shit in there. But if anyone in here, man, if anyone in here, um, if your government is violence, we'll give it a couple minutes. You know how it goes. And we'll go from there, man. So I know Tax would probably know, but I don't expect them to answer because it's top secret. But I am patiently waiting for a new single from Cottonmouth. I think that Run Game would make the perfect new single. We've already gotten one single, well, we've gotten a few, but I'm talking about music videos. So we got the Marlon Asher track as well. So it's like I'm waiting for that. I'm fucking waiting. I think was it around this time last year, was it? Or I'm not too sure on that. But 'tis the season, and there's been some amazing shit happening, especially with Lou Dog be back in the mix. God damn, man. It's just like I wish I'd lived out there so I could be making it to these shows. It really annoys me that I'm so far away. I've been trying to make my way to Cali for a while. Maybe I can go live in someone's closet or some shit. We'll figure it out, man. But yeah, government is violence. Not in the group. Done. We got people entering the contest. You got to follow up here. You got to follow up on the live stream to claim your prize. To claim your prize. So we'll give it a little bit, but hey, while my face is still covered up, let's do one more. There is something I wanted to talk to you guys that Cottonmouth related. So here we go. Is Justin Manny 86 says, is that the real tax man in the chat? If so, my dad let Judge D borrow his vampire in Brooklyn VHS a while ago. I need it. That's a silly ass movie. That was a movie I loved as a kid, and now I'm like, what's happening here? Strange. To enter the contest, you just had to go to my Instagram. There's a picture of me holding the wristbands in my mouth. And you just comment with the first time that you saw Cottonmouth or how you got into them after you liked and shared the image to your story. And there still might be a chance to win there, um, but because government is violence is not responding either. So moving on from that, we got one more winner in the chamber here. And aside from that, I'm going to go ahead and go jump on. If no one claims after that, I'm going to go ahead and jump on Instagram right now. and I'm going to randomly pick someone on there, and we're going to try one more time. So there's four chances to win. But again, if it doesn't work, all of these goodies will be going to the next giveaway, and the next giveaway is pretty damn sweet. So let's get to it. One thing I wanted to talk about real quick is I've been listening to a lot of um, the Cottonmouth stuff because I've been wanting to do like album reviews, or if you will, and try to break down each era and whatnot. So in doing that, I've been trying to just listen to one album straight through in the car or whatever. And the other day, I was ripping through Fire It Up. Now, Fire It Up was always one of my personal favorite albums after Rolling Stone, because Rolling Stone and Fired Up, two pretty distinctly different eras, but still very much of the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both complementary to each other, but Fired Up was like obviously like more independent, it was more sub noise, a lot more punk rock, if you will. And then, in my opinion, of course, um, Rolling Stone is like one of their quintessential albums. Like if you had to show someone Cottonmouth from back in the day, I think you show them Rolling Stone. You know, I realize that's not everyone that was ever in the lineup or whatnot, but to me, that's like that album's just like all the hits. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. What do you guys think about that down below? But while listening to Fire It Up, I had forgotten all about that track, "The Deal." That is a tight track, man. I need to redo my top. I did a top 10 Cottonmouth Cottonmouth songs a while back. I want to redo that without even looking at that old video, and because that would definitely be on it, man. That's a crazy track. That one shows a lot of their skills. It shows a lot of like the darker side of the guy's psyche. And when it comes to like one of the Cottonmouth kind of gimmicky songs, I've stated before that those are like probably my favorites. You know, the gimmicky kind of stuff, like I don't know, stuff like there's Dog's Life. Um, what was the Take a Bath? The Lottery, I feel, is kind of like that. It's just like kind of like a focused kind of theme song kind of thing, as of just like a not a club banger or a weed banger, you know what I'm saying? So these are all just kind of like how I always looked at this stuff peripherally. So let me know what you guys think of all that down below. But the that song, "The Deal," god damn, I can't find any live footage or anything on that. And I would just love to find, I wonder if they ever did that live, whatever happened with that, because that was just such a strange time, man. The Fire It Up era. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not going to be covering the albums in any particular order. I just know right now I definitely want to do High Society and Fire It Up for sure. So yeah, I might be jumping into that though. Those will make fun live streams. It's just, when it comes to the streams, I have to make sure to find live footage for most of it, unless like I don't want to get like a strike or whatever. There's nothing that Subnoise can do about that. Like I tried talking to them and they're like, oh well, it's like someone runs our stuff online and it's like a third party or whatever. So if I get flagged or whatever, the most they could do is just like tell them, hey, this guy's cool. Just take the strike down or whatever. But that's still a process with YouTube because I don't know. Not to speak bad about YouTube. All praise YouTube. All praise the mighty algorithm. It took you years to learn that Brad X wasn't the guy playing Jigsaw. God damn it. All right. So let's try one more name. Let's do one more name I got in the chamber. Snezzy 4882001. I've been a Cottonmouth Kings fan since 94, 95. Huh. That's very early on. Shit. Oh, shit. And I saw them in Vegas called Bikes and Bands with the Cottonmouth Kings, Machine Head, and Slipknot at Silver Bowl in Henderson. Huh. That is an interesting anecdote. Taxman, do you remember the show that he's talking about? Shit. Um, wow. So, Snezzy 4882001. If you are, if you are in the room, please. Yeah, those dudes were in 11th grade in '94. Shit, that's too funny. Hey, man, like I said, this was random. This is randomized. Nothing against anybody, but yeah, I guess to fix things up, Cottonmouth they were not going around. I don't think they were doing shows with Machine Head and Slipknot in '94 or '95. Something, I don't know, but KMK for life, indeed, indeed. Yeah, so it looks like there is no winners in the room. I'm gonna give it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my other I'm gonna grab a name off Instagram real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Well, okay. Let's see. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Justin Manny 86. It's the one with me holding the DGAF things in my mouth. So, Snezzy, yeah. But so it turns out, okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. I saw who was it earlier in the chat? I just saw. Uh, where the fuck is it? Is Mosh Pit 303 still up in here? Is Mosh Pit 303 still in this motherfucker? I don't think so. So it looks like everyone that commented on the chat didn't pop in or is not here yet at least. So Mosh Pit isn't even here anymore. So it looks like we're gonna move this stack to the next giveaway. And the next giveaway, I don't want to give it away just yet. How about that? I'll announce that on Instagram. So all you got to do is follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and do a YouTube post as well. I'm gonna do a YouTube like what is it called? Community post, and you guys can also go there and I'll again all you got to do is just like the picture, comment, and all that kind of goodness. I'm trying to just do that on Instagram, but I probably will do a YouTube one just to get more votes in. And then you're gonna have to watch the live stream though. You know that's the only way you're gonna win is by watching the live stream. Now I might do a separate giveaway on Instagram that's gonna be just for whoever follows me on Instagram. So that's another way for you to win some shit. But here on the live streams, it's where you get the stack of goodies. So again, so this is going on to the next one. Justin Manny, 86. I will consider you. I want to, since you joined in now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw your name in that next giveaway already. So we'll see what happens there. Taxman, Subnoise SRH, let's go. Subnoise Rats. Hell yes. I'm trying to pin this, but it won't let me. I don't know what's happening over here. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna move that to the next giveaway, and the next giveaway is just gonna be more shit. So that's pretty cool. I mean, whatever. Um, and you'll be seeing what I'm gonna be adding to the pile. You're just gonna have to jump on next Sunday whenever I do that stream. But before I go, let's check this out. So yeah, this is apparently Cottonmouth's last performance with Johnny Richter. not getting the audio. But yeah, I don't know if anyone recognizes this show, but look, we got Dirtball, we got both the dudes right here. Bobby's back there. There's even Lou back there. There's Richter. Insane. Okay, let's see. But I don't recognize any. I tried finding like where this could be. I think in the YouTube post it said something, but I couldn't find like a flyer or anything. Let me see. So I think that it's that boombox song. Yeah. Dirtball's been growing on me listening to these other albums as well. Bro, try to get Spike X on the show. That'd be awesome. I would love that. I've tried hitting him up before, but no dice. I am working on trying to get some high profile interviews for you guys. It's just rough, man. You know, I don't want to be bugging anybody. Hell yeah, dude. They're doing the Charlie Brown dance and everything. Hey, they're killing it. Look at that. Like, I would have loved to see this era still. This is obviously more of like a pop-up kind of gig, not the full setup. They don't. It's like a radio station thing or something. I love the choreography. Fuck yeah. That's some moves. So it looks like Brad was already gone at this point. I know they would do these kind of shows, these smaller gigs without, you know. So I don't know if Pac was gone yet. I think Pac was gone at this point. I don't think he's in this music video either. And he would have been perfect. Pac for a boombox song, doing his thing, would have been perfect. Look at that shit. Charlie Brown. Fuck yeah. So I'm curious if this was actually Richter's last show. 'Cause it looks like he's killing it, man. He looks like he's enjoying himself still, you know? Yeah, this is cool. I've been trying to find K&K videos that I haven't been able to, that I haven't seen, you know, live stuff that we can watch. This is one of the coolest ones. It's hard to find those, man, because you know, a lot of times if you find something cool, the audio sucks. It's a wild game. So yeah, I'm not, if this was indeed Johnny Richter's last show, if you guys can try to let me know down in the comments where this was, uh, what was happening around this time. I'd like to pinpoint that a little bit. Peace out, Tex man. See, you joined the Cottonmouth live streams, and not only Oh wait, happening. You join the Cottonmouth live streams, and not only do you get a chance to win some goodies, but you get to talk to Taxman down in the live chat. That's how we do it here. So I'm always looking for like old footage and damn, look at that choreography. Look at that shit. King Spade. So yeah, I'm always looking for old footage, old flyers, old stuff like that, stuff I've never seen before. And Lou Dog. It's so cool. Lou Dog's back, man. So it looks like Taxman is gone at this point. It looks like Hawk is gone at this point. And I'm assuming Brad is out of the picture because she's not there. But you know how tight Brad and Dirt were or are. So I don't know. Welcome to the ball. Richter, man, getting it. Now I'm not sure if there was more footage than that. I'm gonna look. I'll keep looking, man. Staunch got big pissed when he saw No, I was saying that on the last stream. I'm still a fan of all these guys, including Bobby. No denying that. In my opinion, 99 Rips, masterpiece. Fucking masterpiece. That shows what the guy can do. I want to, he should put more of that out. That's what I want actual music from the dude. And even if he wises up, in my opinion, and rejoins Cottonmouth, which he should do, I mean, I'm down as hell with that. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what people think about me. I want to see that happen. You know? That was hilarious. Just a menu. This isn't letting me pin any comment. That's pissing me off. So yeah, that was pretty damn crazy. I don't know if that was true. I'm gonna try to find that out. I'm always looking for old stuff. If you go and watch the Saint Dog video I just put out, there's some pretty cool footage in that. There's like Saint Dog doing a Cottonmouth track with the DRP of all people. It's pretty strange. But yeah, check that out and keep up on my Instagram. My next post on my Instagram will be the photo and the rules of how to join the next one. And then we're gonna go ahead and do a stream next Sunday. And it's up to you guys what I chat about that on that one. So you'll see, just follow me on Instagram, and then you're gonna have to let me know what you guys want to see on the next live stream. We'll get to it. We just try to find live footage, man. We'll do watch some live Funk Junkies. People have been asking me about Funk Junkies. People have been asking me about a lot of the older Subnoid stuff and the Mickey Avalon and whatnot. So let me know. We'll find some live footage. We'll do like a live stream, and we'll do these giveaways again, man, because nobody won tonight. The package got bigger, if you will. So, with that being said, let's do one more rip with you guys. What time on next Sunday? It'll be around the same time, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'm gonna try to get started at 10 o'clock, but I'm probably gonna go live at 9:30 and just kind of hang out and shoot the shit with with the cover image up. But we're gonna be getting live going with the contest at 10 o'clock. So yeah, man. We'll be doing it right now. Let's see. One more rip for you fellas. For everyone that joined tonight, sorry we had no winners, but try again. Try again. Be a few chances to win this next go around. Just be sure to hit that notification bell and you hit all on it on YouTube right here, so you see all my community posts because you have a chance to win some goodies that way as well. Here you guys go. We got Cottonmouth Keys in the house. We're signing off till next Sunday, though, fellas. KMK, it was nice to see you here at the end, but I got to go. Peace.